after James Brown, they had somebody a country singer or something come through there, and they did well too. And I was like, oh, snap. So I'm gonna be able to go to shows and hey man, I can't wait till they bring somebody I can go see. Man, that thing only lasted one summer. I don't know what happened, but it was sad. Let's go. Intro hard, boy. That intro hard.
Open your ears and listen, direction for your ambitions. New narrative, this the community coalition. Drumel, Corey, and Dory here for the intervention. We've been letting it slide for too long. Here on not no more slipping. Unity in our communities is how we rise up. Empowerment to self, knowledge as well. Let's wise up. No more fighting as individuals, we municipal. Change the forecast, this the podcast to listen to. You got a vision, we got a vision, let's make it visible. Say we gotta fight for our rights, well then enlist me. All bite, no bark, real talk, 360.
What up? What up? Yeah. Check.
Drew, your mic on?
Check. Oh yeah.
It's going down.
Mic check 1 2. Yeah. Here we go. Family.
It's another episode.
Yeah.
Real Talk 360.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We got the man back, Andrew.
All right.
Coach Bethea, Cat Black, he's back.
Coach.
What's going on?
All right.
What's going on? How y'all felt the weekend was?
It was good, man.
It was great.
Yeah. It was great. Yeah, considering, I know a lot of people going through a lot worse than I am. So, I'm blessed on over here and thankful that, it's just, we playing dodgeball with that.
How was at the house? We gonna get to that.
Yeah, everything.
How the kids is?
Oh, they great. They great.
Got a story for us? That no things happen.
Oh no! I'm not gonna put them on blast. I'm not ready for that. Let Coach. How was your week? Pass.
My weeks be busy, man. I'll get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I drive the buses in the morning, go pick up them bad kids. Well, not all of them bad.
Man, yeah, they gonna get y'all.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna give them your address.
That's way more interesting. Right?
I pick up the kids,
Word
and
up.
then I have to go to the school and monitor kids, and it's been a wild week. I done had 2 or 3 fights going on.
Oh man,
trying to counsel and mentor kids, and then my football team we got spanked. We got spanked this week. But we gonna come back, man. We good now. We good. It was a reality check for them boys for my little.
That was
young
only the first
generation.
game, though, right?
Yeah,
It's first game.
Yeah.
But you know what? When it comes with Sneed, I'm Darlington all day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know Jamal wanted me to tell Drew about their game.
Yeah. I knew about it before. I wasn't even there, but I already knew what happened and everything.
But you gotta understand, man. What people don't understand when Sneed come, they giving their best.
Yeah, everybody wants to beat us, man. Bad too.
I don't know if his players know that, but they giving their best. So if they don't come that day, these other people came that day.
Yeah. You circled on the schedule.
Yeah, we got red dots on our head for some reason. Sneed had red dots on their head.
Well, I remember it. That's the great thing about this podcast.
Yeah,
because we can rewind. We can rewind the tape.
Yeah.
And we got
we
you.
Understand it.
Yeah.
So you
understand it. Guess what? Guess what?
And other people say that.
Yeah. So they see that and they bringing it. And y'all got to stand up in it now.
Yeah.
What we say just about our girl, Shakari.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta walk that walk.
Yeah.
You talk that talk, you gotta walk.
But guess what I told my kids, man? We don't make no excuses.
That's
It is
right.
what it is. We're gonna get back to the drawing board and we're gonna fix
There
it.
you go. You got a nice slice of humble pie. It's a nice slice.
And it's crazy because
humble
I got emails, inboxes, phone calls. Coach, but hey, what happened? From old play. It's so crazy. I didn't even. It's serious, bro. Like,
oh man,
that night I ain't hardly sleep, man. Like kids and stuff text me from from the high school. Coach, but hey, what happened?
What's going on?
What's going on with them boys? I said, listen, we all right. We gonna fix it. I ain't gonna make no excuses. We got our rumps cut. It is what it is. It's week 2. Let's get back to the grind. I'm gonna run the tables now. I'm gonna run it up.
So y'all practice this week gonna be like USC was. Everybody gonna be out there.
Everybody.
Well, maybe I know y'all play Marion.
Well, actually, we got practice today. We got practice.
Y'all playing Marion?
We playing Marion County. We going to Foxfield next Wednesday, 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Look here.
I'm going to Marion, taking over, man.
Oh, man, I might
The invasion, baby.
We might need to make some plans.
There you
We
go.
might need to make
There
some
you go,
plans.
man.
Yes,
Because I know how we get down on that
yeah,
gridiron.
I'm going to Foxfield, man. I already got that in my GPS, man.
Hey.
Ready for Wednesday.
That's one of them games, though. You better tell them. You know how it is. Button your chin strap.
Yeah, got to.
Keep your head on the swivel.
Got
Button your
to.
chin
We get
strap.
down over there.
Got to.
Stand up. 295-71.
Hey,
That's how
Hey, what's a Marion Middle School name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
You went there?
Yes, sir. I went there, and I don't know what year. I can't do it right back then, but yeah, absolutely.
Matter of fact, the principal over there is a Q dog from Francis Marion.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Bald head fella.
They went to Francis Marion around
Yeah,
the
they
same
say
time.
they say he turning everything around over there in Marion County right now.
They need it, man.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that
Yeah.
what he's doing. Yeah, I know
Strong black fella.
Yeah, he
doing
is.
this thing, man.
He is, and they showing them the way. So
Yes,
he's
sir.
doing that.
Yeah.
I love to hear that. I love to hear stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
appreciate you sharing
Yeah,
that. And
yeah.
man, you trying to make that, man. Wednesday, 6 o'clock.
Wednesday, 5:30, 6 o'clock.
5:30, 6 o'clock,
yeah,
Jonathan. Man, I'm gonna have to make
Yeah. Make sure-
Jot that down, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure y'all come support Darlington too. Like it's gonna let Sneed get all this shine. I'm from
Yeah.
Darlington.
Dollar
You know what I
Town,
mean?
baby.
You know, we play more this week. 5:30.
Oh, that's where my daughter goes.
Yeah.
Ooh, she missed the game there, so it's more.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have a decision to make.
Yeah.
I'm going to some. I'm going to one of the games.
Okay,
No,
tell
see,
her,
no,
hey,
y'all play
if you-
y'all more play Williams this week.
Williams. Yeah, hold on. I
No,
apologize.
Darlington play Williams this week. Y'all play Williams.
Williams.
Okay,
I
I
don't
play
know
Williams,
why.
not one. Yeah.
No, they played last week. Moore and Darlington played last.
Oh, y'all played more.
Mm-hmm.
That's who beat y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's who won the game.
Yeah, that's where my
Yeah.
daughter go to school. They got the same colors as Marion.
Yeah,
They sure do.
You know what I'm saying? So it's love, and they
Yeah.
both start with M.
yeah.
Yeah. One
Hey
to know.
man, keep it.
Want to know?
Yeah.
Next up,
Hey, check this out.
Yeah.
Yo, who you from? Where you from? Who you going for?
what do you mean?
Yeah. Talking about want to know. Talking about next up. You from Maine?
They play Marion next, right?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
We beat y'all 1-0.
We who? We ain't play Maine. You talking about more?
Every time I talk, let me let you understand something. Everybody who out there listen, let me tell you something. There's a root to this tree. Y'all getting all this fruit I'm bearing out here, and these jewels I'm dropping. This is fruit from this tree, but the root of this tree is 295-71.
Okay, I like it there. I like it there.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm always going
I
for.
thought you was from Lafayette Gardens.
Don't never ask that.
I thought you was from Lafayette Gardens.
That question right there can get ripped on up and thrown out of here. What side you on?
man. But keep it up. Hey, but keeping it
Swamp Fox.
keeping it football, man.
No doubt. Oh yeah.
They told me
Okay.
that Mac Jones
Mac Jones
had to help Cam with the playbook.
I read that article too. When you say they, I don't know the player's name, but it was a player. It was in a Sports Illustrated article.
Yeah, he used to play for the Patriots.
You're right. And he said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They said it was a lie.
Oh, bad reporting.
Yeah.
Slander. Slander.
Even Skip Bayless
Oh, man.
reported this. He said, I just can't believe that.
He probably killed.
He was on Cam's side.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he said, no, I can't believe that. He said, so he needed help with the playbook this year, but he was in the game all last year.
All them games? And that's Bill Belichick doing that? It didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense to me.
But they said, what was the exact words that they said? They said that he couldn't do the 2 minutes. I said,
Oh, he never saw him run a 2-minute drill, a 2-minute offense.
but
He didn't run any.
but Shannon said, I seen him do it last year. You know what I'm saying?
He played.
Yeah.
We've seen him do it. He's a former Carolina Panther.
Correct.
In a NFL MVP.
Yeah. Right. Because they said he might not was the 2015 Cam last year,
But he was.
but he did great.
I did agree with him. There aren't 32 other people better at playing quarterback in the NFL than him.
No. But they said
when he said that.
It's a way. It's a Patriots way. So they felt they didn't like that Cam dance. They didn't like that the stuff that he did on the field, his attitude. They don't like that he came in there wearing stuff like that because this is the Patriot way.
I can't believe that.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't. They knew what they were getting.
Even Damon Woody.
Okay,
They had his name in there.
Like he said that. He
Don't say that.
Oh,
wait a minute. So,
allegedly.
hold on. So time out, because I was thinking there was another situation going on. I thought they were saying that they had cut Cam because he wouldn't take the vaccine. Is that true?
They put that in there. That was in there too.
Slander.
You know what I mean? Now you got to figure out. You got to know. No, I ain't gonna figure out. But get this, Patriots way.
Right.
They do this. They do that. Whatever Belichick said, do that. Now you got Cam that come through.
Right.
Last year
he don't fit the culture.
Last year they had to grab somebody. Why not grab Cam? You know, now you have time to get back to Bill Belichick way.
Right.
Now, I don't even know if that's still a way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Had a great run.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you got the players that fit your system no more.
Right.
But I heard Nick Saban say, you can't coach players like you used to coach them no more.
That's true.
You used to say, yo, do this, do that. Now you have, when you tell them to do it, you have to tell them why. And if you can tell them why, it'll build value in what you ask them to do.
Oh,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
These players these days, a lot of them may be smarter than the guy that coach them.
I doubt it, but okay.
You never know. They might know that playbook better than the coach because that's their bread and butter now.
No, not in college. Not Nick Saban. Not the greatest maybe college football coach ever. No, you don't. And not who he's hired to be the offensive coordinator. You don't know more than them.
But is it really Nick Saban's job now, or is it the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, and he coaches the coach and he called the plays on Saturdays, or do he really call the plays on Saturday, or does the play come in from the offensive coordinator or the defensive coordinator? He get all the credit.
I mean, they come up with the script together.
I know, but say it out. Let people know what's going on. Just thinking that one man is just so mighty.
Oh, well, no, because during the week they come up with a game plan.
Yeah.
And he's over. There's a defensive coordinator because there's a defensive side of the ball, and there's an offensive coordinator. And coordinator, of course, means
coordinate.
Exactly. You're putting that together. And what they do during the week for each opponent is come up with their game plan. Okay. There's a script of plays that they're going to use to their advantage, to take advantage of their strengths. You know, and they're going to study the opponent's defense and try and take advantage of their players who they have at skill positions who can take advantage of and score points. That's what they do. And he does that. So, I mean, as far as the strategy of their offense, though, he came up with, he found the offensive coordinator who had a system that he wanted to implement for his team and for his farming system.
All right. Okay. I want to speak on something about players and stuff. You got some real intelligent players that could take that book that you give them, look at it, formulate it, put it in their mind. And some plays you do that you have out there are smarter than some of the coaches.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
You got some very intellectual. You got some very professional, intellectual football players that they may know something more than the coaches.
Are we talking about NFL or college?
I was talking about football overall, but I went back to a quote that Nick Saban said.
Oh, as far as why and how he has to do that. I mean,
you can't just coach people like that.
But I think that goes with him having to change the way he coaches. It goes along with the way people have to raise their kids and the way that people have to teach kids. I think all of that is like a generational thing. All of that, the way that it was done for and to us, it has changed. Not just coaching football players, but how everything is done now. That's changed.
Yeah, but I was going strictly for football right now. But because of football, I ain't taking this home yet. I was keeping it straight at football because at football, a coach has 33 or 44 kids that he has only control over maybe an hour or two a day. Okay. So you might have to, your way that you used to go, when I could just yell at you and say, go do this, you can't do that no more.
Okay. Now
that's what I was saying about that.
Now we middle school.
Yeah, now we all over. High school too.
But there's levels to it. When you talk about how you're going to be able to interact and how you're going to have to coach a player, that smaller amount of time.
But see, you going out and what I'm doing is just simple. Simple.
So I'm not understanding that.
Well, hold on, I'll break it down for you.
All right.
It's just, I don't care if you're in elementary, middle school, or high school. At elementary and Pop Warner or stuff like that or City League, when I tell you something, I need you to do this, you have to say why. I'm gonna show you this, block like this way. So, and he gonna say why. This little kid say why, so he can come behind you. Mm-hmm. But now you start when you go up and up, you just saying commands hoping that they understand. So now you keep going and keep going. Now I need you to do this because, and they gonna say like why? Because so he can come right behind you. So you can't just tell me to do it. You have to tell me why to do it because I'm going to feel better and I'm going to give you more now that I know why I'm doing it. That's all I was saying. So you can't do like you used to. You can't coach football like you used to coach football. You ain't going to win. That's my thought.
Well, I don't know as far as I don't know. You coaching now.
Yeah.
I'm not coaching, nor am I being coached right now. So I don't know the style. But when you said that statement, only thing I'm thinking is there's just not as much profanity. As you can't.
You used to could go grab a guy by his face mask. Mm-hmm. You can't coach with aggression. Mm-hmm. What I saw like this year, the team that my son played, I don't. The coaches at Moore, don't you? That we played.
I know him, but yeah.
He did. He taught the whole game.
Yeah. He
I never once saw him raise his voice. Even when they were down, he never raised his voice.
Yeah, he's from Darlington.
Yeah, and I didn't even know he taught the whole game. Mm-hmm. And one thing that I did like when I saw when he called the timeout, a lot of coaches said, timeout, come on to me. Mm-hmm. Come to me. He never did that. Mm-hmm. He went to his players. Mm-hmm. And you know what? No yelling. Mm-hmm. Talk. Told them what to do wrong. And they came back in full circles and worked for him.
Yep. And that's how I do.
A lot of people, they on that old stuff, that yelling stuff. That ain't gonna work with these kids because it don't work at home when I yell at my son.
And it's crazy. I'm gonna tell you a situation I had, and this is crazy. I'm gonna tell you a situation I had at the game Wednesday night. I got a kid that's he's from Atlanta. He needs some work, So I didn't let him play because I didn't want him to get hurt. So the parent got kind of mad. So after the game, he was irate, yelling and screaming. He walked on the field, yelling, yada, yada, yada. At one of the coaches saying the coach be, too loud. He be bucking. He's like, I think you rough with the plays. You be bucking and yelling and screaming. But it wasn't, everybody coach is different. He's 6'something, he big, and he just got that presence, but he really don't be bucking at the kids. So make a long story short, it was an argument after the game, whatever, blasey. I had to meet the principal, and the parents had to meet that next day because the guy came with his wife the next day and was like, and talking to the principal, and the AD was like, yo, this coach be blah, blah, too loud, whatever. So I had to meet, about that situation because he went to the principal. So when something comes to the principal with situation, it got to be handled.
Address.
So I had to go in there, whatever. So he was like, and what you spoke on. So he was like, Coach Bethay, I'm gonna tell you something, man. He was like, you got a lot of hats. I saw you the other day. Get the kids ready to play. Got their uniform straight. Got them on the bus. You drove the bus. He was like, y'all was losing 14-0. I seen you call the timeout. You walked to the place. He said, I didn't hear a word you said, but I seen they was listening to you. The other coach, when they called the timeout, he went on the field. I heard yelling and screaming. He was like, it was different. Mm-hmm. He said, you had control, but you didn't have to yell or scream at them. He said, even when y'all was getting beat, you still showed composure. I didn't see you yelling. You huddled the kids up. You talked to them. I saw them focus. Mm-hmm. So when you said that I thought about that just now. Mm-hmm. It's just different way. And then, but the thing, like after the game, I told the coaches, because none of them coaches never coached middle school football. They've been coaching grown men for the past 4 and 5 years. Okay. So I had to tell them this different. Mm-hmm. And they saw it. So everybody learned something that night. Mm-hmm. Everybody learned something tonight. Everything that I told them kids and I told the coaches that we had, all of them learned a lesson that night. It's different. Yeah. It's different than coaching grown men. It's different than coaching high school. Middle school is more of teaching.
Yeah. It's different from coaching from back then.
And
but you won't know that. You can remember like when you played football, that was cool.
Yo, come here.
Yeah, but if you're not like, I wouldn't know this if I didn't see the practices every day.
Right.
Or if I didn't see when I went to the game and I just seen differences. And you could tell like who gonna pay, why they're paying attention to you or who they're gonna pay attention to. Don't nobody pay attention if you're screaming at them. That ain't gonna make you run no faster. But you can motivate a person. You can motivate a person. It don't gotta be with yelling. It could be with passion. But I think a lot of people think coaching is yelling now. You gotta yell. I don't think it's like that.
No, I think there's a time and a place. You got to pick it. I got to think you got to pick your spot. I'm not going to sit here and say
I say you could talk strong.
I know you can talk strong, but I'm going to say that within a competitive sport, especially something like football, you know, sometimes you might get yelled at. What you're getting yelled at and how you're getting yelled and what's being yelled at you could be totally, that could be the foundation of what we're talking about here. If you're not hustling and you ain't giving it your best, and I can see that, and your mom and dad and everybody and your teammates can see that, and if I yell at you, turn it up, let's go, pick it up.
But see
that, no,
go ahead.
What I'm saying is sometimes your voice is going to be louder and different. It's all about what you're yelling. It's not about berating or degrading somebody when you're saying anything like that. I don't know what the other coach was yelling at them. I had several, and I'm sure anybody who played, you had coaches who didn't yell at. Every coach didn't yell just because they old school. We had coaches who pulled us to the side, who didn't say stuff. Those were some of my favorite, but we also had coaches who would. Tie some fire to your tail, or, let you know that you slipping out there. That was your assignment. We watched film on that. Like I said, so that's levels. This is middle school we talking about, junior high school, JV, varsity, college, NFL. The way in which what we're talking about and what you're getting yelled could be the dictation of what we're talking about here. That's all I'm saying.
And you're
sometimes football, you gonna get yelled at.
And you're right. But then, see, a lot of people go off with, since I was coached like that, since I was with, that's the way it go. Now I watched this. I don't know. I don't do this. It's just stuff come. I watched the coach get so intense, right? They fired him, right? I can't remember his name. They fired him. He got so intense and he had so much control. I think he coached Ohio State. This was a long time ago. And he got fired because he punched the player on the opposite side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, don't go in and say just because but a legend punched a player.
And he got in trouble.
Okay, no, he got fired.
That's trouble.
He got fired. He was more in trouble. He got fired. But it don't always got to be like that. Right. It's a new way. But a lot of people, and when they play football, they love football. So they want to see that. I want them to get the same way I was. But it's not like that no more. This is my thought. Right. But moving on. COVID is back.
Oh, yeah.
And it's affecting a lot of stuff. And it's making people make decisions or don't know what decision to make.
And then some people just doing what they want to do anyway.
And some people just doing what they want to do.
A lot of people are just doing what they want to do.
They ain't making no decisions. It don't got no effect on them.
You know, I have this guy named, I won't say his name. But ever since it started, he was like, I ain't wearing no mask. This is some BS. And they're just trying to take your freedom, right? So the other day he posted something. He said, kids have to wear a mask at school. But then he showed a college football game. There's 20,000 people. Look like nobody got on a mask.
All right.
So how do I come back to him and say you need to wear a mask?
That's them.
Yeah.
That's what you say. That's them.
You can't.
You can't do everything. They 20,000 people who do a lot of stuff that you ain't gonna do.
But what if
get together and do it?
I'm talking about what if we had to talk for the whole world and make a debate right now about either they're going to be a mask or they're not going to be mask mandates.
That shouldn't be.
Just hypothetically. That's hard, ain't it?
Yeah, that's impossible.
Yeah,
because everybody's they gonna live and do their life. That's what you're supposed to do. Do what makes you happy. But now you get into the area of we're doing what makes you happy, and you feeling that type of freedom, you could make someone sick that I care about.
You're right.
That's when it does, But because of the rules and regulations that we do have or don't have, you have that freedom. All I can do is ask you to care about your fellow man, your brother man, your neighbor. Just, but if you don't want to, I can't.
Yeah, because we've been asking that for years.
Yeah, how can I be mad at you because you don't want to do that? I'm not gonna do that. I couldn't be mad at that. You know, nobody's paying attention to the signs. I still wear my mask. I'm vaccinated, and I still wear my mask. You know, I got my hand sanitizer, still carrying myself as if though it's last year this time. You know, we don't know everything about it, but there's some people. You know, I see the signs on the door: must wear a mask to come in. Go in there. I got my mask on, and nobody in the store got their. Not even some of the people who work there. So it's a crazy time, but
it's a time.
It is what it is, and all I can do is try and look out for me and mine, and do the best that I know. You know, out here playing dodgeball with COVID, because not only do I got people I care about, and I'm not going to be the reason or the transmission of that to them. I'm not going to do that.
But it seems like the only way that you can really look out for you and yours is to keep everybody at home and don't let nobody come in your house.
You got to pick and choose. Some things you just. I'm not going to a concert. Sorry, I won't be in one of those 20. I'm not going to be in one of those football stadiums of that magnitude. I just got told, and you know, a lot of my homies, homecoming is out. You know, we high school get together in man. I was told that that's not happening. You know, because of the Delta variant or the Lambda variant or whatever is out there now. And I understand that, you know, so I'm not going to subject my kids who have, you know, pre-existing conditions
to that.
That's just a sacrifice that I'm choosing to make. We can still, you know, have a good time, laugh, find other ways to, you know, make stuff happen. But for me and mine, we got to look out for each other, and that's what we're choosing to do. But no hate on or nothing towards anybody who's not wearing a mask and living your best life. Out there right now. Do your thing.
Check this out. I'm gonna sum it up for you. Wear a mask. Ain't nothing wrong.
That's what I want you to do.
I said wear a mask.
But like I said,
and there's nothing wrong with nobody telling you to wear a mask either. Don't judge a person because he told you to wear a mask.
No, that's why I'm wearing mine. Yeah. I'm wearing mine. A lot of people, but they remember if COVID, I mean, don't want to be disrespectful or insensitive towards anybody with any, but remember when AIDS came out? Yeah. I'm old enough to remember when AIDS was a thing. You know, when music was out and they was talking about what you needed to do and the sickness you could get if you didn't wear a condom. Yeah. And you had, you know, unprotected sex, you know, and I didn't always
strap up.
Yeah. And I knew that was out there. So
yeah.
Young and dumb and reckless, but isn't it not like the same thing?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So how can I hold that against them because they don't want to wear a mask? At one point in time in my life, you're just out there. You know what I mean? Doing your thing, living your best life. So, hey.
Yeah, man. But I mean, people, for what I see, people don't, like, I work at a bar. I was at a bar last night. Bar was wall to wall, elbow to elbow. Yeah. Yeah.
Wall to wall.
Give us some
elbow to elbow. Yeah. Nobody with a mask on, but listen, I got mine on. Yeah. And I stay out. I stay close to the door outside.
And at this moment in the conversation, Corey just put hand sanitizer on.
I thought that's what you was pointing at. I don't know.
I was playing with Drew. But now check this out. Now, do you think some people? Now I'm gonna take this back because now I'm about to go to politics. Okay. Where they say stay from, I go there anyway.
Take it. I'm ready.
Do you still think some people don't wear masks because Trump said don't wear a mask?
Absolutely.
And they still supporting them, right?
Absolutely.
But a couple weeks ago, he told people go get the vaccination.
I don't. They ain't listening to that either. Maybe some of them did.
They booed him.
See,
they booed him. But you didn't put it in there, and I ain't blaming this. He's a man. He's a man. Right. You got to do what you want. I never praise one man like they praise dude.
Yeah, that was.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because you're just a man.
Just a man.
Yeah, but it's because he don't wear a mask. That don't mean I ain't gonna wear a mask. Exactly. He caught it. He caught it.
You know?
Yeah. But I bet you vaccinated.
That's why he finally, because You know he is.
Yeah.
You know he is. And it was going to get out that he is vaccinated. Yeah. So he tried to beat him to it to tell other people now, you need to get vaccinated.
That's like telling people to run in a whole bunch of bullets, but you the only one guy on the bulletproof vest. Right. That's crazy, ain't it?
Just keep running.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And it probably was about to come out. So he finally, he was like, you know what? I need to put something out there where I'm telling them to get it because I got it.
But while we on this, shouts out to Dory McAllister.
Oh yeah, man.
Dory.
His family. He had somebody in his family, one of his nephews. His life would be going so quick because just a couple months ago we gave a shout out to his nephew, Larry Allen. It was just his birthday.
Man.
And I don't know if you remember, like you can go back in the podcast where Dory says, "Happy birthday to my nephew, Larry Allen, Mr. $40."
Oh yeah. Man.
He passed away last week. I think last Friday. The funeral's tomorrow.
Wow, man. God bless.
Rest in peace to him. And shouts. I was about to say shouts. Condolences, as they say, to the McAllisters and Timmonsville. I guess the Allens too.
Yeah, definitely, man.
We're gonna drop a bomb for him.
Anybody else who might have been affected by this COVID thing, man?
Yeah.
It's
serious,
real,
man.
It was, and the real side note to that is, so I'm back in the facility a little more often at my place of employment, and I can just recall around this time last year, we had been sent home again, and there were some folks, they had their political slant to it,
Yeah.
and so they were in there and they were talking about how it's not real, it's not a real virus and something they made up and bliss and that. And they were being real disrespectful, I thought, to anybody who may have already had it or come into contact with it or been affected by it. And it wasn't, not come to blows or nothing, but it was a heated debate, and people made their stance known.
You just got the flu.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, I just, how that stuff you put out there, it come back. And some of them same folks, when we were in the facility and word got around that it hit them pretty hard. Yeah, man, maybe some of their loved ones.
Yeah.
And it was like one of those things where I said, somebody got his phone number? I wanted to ask them a couple of questions. They wouldn't give it to me, though.
I wouldn't give you a phone number either. I wouldn't have gave it to you either.
I wanted to ask him a couple of questions. You know what I'm saying? I said, no, I said, let's see. I wanted to eat some of this crow.
But you know what I learned over the years?
What?
Some of the joy in knowing is don't say nothing to him.
Oh no, I wanted somebody to slip me that phone number.
Because he knows. He think about you right now. God damn, Corey told me.
Oh boy. I wanted that number. I was like, anybody. I said, I get $20 for the number.
Hey y'all, what I'm telling y'all, don't mess with Corey, man.
Give me $20 for that number. I want to talk to it. It ain't real. It ain't real.
It's a real son.
It's a really real. You feel so. Move it on your left. Yeah.
Man, you can something wrong with you, man.
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Set it off. Yeah. I want to talk to him.
I know you want to talk to him, man.
Talk to him. Yeah.
What you look at preventative ways so you were, who you think you were around?
Yeah. No, if it's not real.
It's real, son.
Is it real, son?
Let me know it's real, son.
It's real, son. If it's really real. You said it wasn't real. I know you don't have what's not real. You got some old fictional.
Yeah. Don't take no medicine.
Oh no. I know you ain't.
I know you ain't got that shot.
You better not.
Get the shot for?
What you getting the shot for? What you getting the shot for? Yeah. I was like, nah. And they know, Corey, you crazy. I was like, nah, y'all heard him.
Oh, man.
Or her, him or her. Y'all remember him?
I got something for him.
Miss me with that bullshit.
Yeah, miss me with that bullshit. Yeah, exactly. Boy, let him go. Trying to tell him. There's people out here dying, man.
They ain't dying. He was high blood pressure.
I wanted to serve him up some.
But you know what, right? That's cool, man.
Yeah.
One more time.
Miss me with that bullshit.
Try to tell you. You know what I'm saying? What goes around goes back.
You know I love my people, right?
Yeah.
You know I love my people.
Right. You been
When
doing
I said, I just want
love my people too, man. We us. Like I said, we us. You been driving? What you been seeing? What?
I ain't even driving. I was driving, but this ain't even about driving.
Oh, okay.
You know, the first thing we say is support black businesses.
Okay.
I try my best to support black businesses, right?
Right.
I have a black business. I want you to support me.
Mm-hmm.
But when I go support you, and I probably said this before, I don't have to support you.
Yeah.
Right.
So don't act like just because you're black, I have to support you. I support you because I want to support you.
Right.
Because it feels good for me to support somebody of my color, somebody in my neighborhood.
Right.
But don't do me no less. Don't treat me no less. You know what I'm saying? Don't treat me just like the money. Don't treat me because I got the money in my pocket to pay you.
It's disheartening, right?
Yeah. Treat me with love that like another black person coming to my business to support me.
Yeah.
I'm not coming to drew you down on your prices, but I will pay a fair price. You're not going to charge me more.
Right.
I'm not going to let anybody else of another race charge me more.
Right.
I want the fair price.
Exactly. That's all. That ain't asking for too much.
And if I feel that your price is not fair, I'm going to ask you. Or I'm going to tell you why I think that price is not fair. So don't get mad when I say, because I'm a negotiator by heart.
Okay.
Because I find the value in things.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I find the value in it. Oh.
Yeah. You're a negotiator because I find the value.
Yeah.
I like. Yeah.
And I might give you a little bit more money just because the value, and I'm in a black establishment, but don't just say I'm gonna pay more because I'm supporting my people. That's why we go up the street.
Right.
And you wonder why he try to somebody come in and they try to devalue your price. Sometimes it be your service, because it's not only your price, it's the service that come with it.
Say something now.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach now.
So your hot dog might cost $1, but I might want to give you just for the product, because you know the service cost is in there too, because the service cost is always in there too.
Yeah.
So
some people don't know that, but it's always in there.
Excuse me, Ma, if you're listening. Excuse me. But if your service ain't shit, don't do me like that.
But right.
All right. This thing made me so mad the other day because I want to support my people. I want to support my people business. But if you ain't up to par, now I might have to go down the street and pay an extra 10 cents. And I'm going to go up there to pay the extra 10 cents because I like service.
Service is worth 10 cents.
Yeah. And you wonder why people are paying more they're paying for the service.
Right.
Yeah. And when you and what I will say is when you reach a certain age, you don't mind paying for convenience.
No.
You feel me?
Yeah. But I did mine yesterday, though. Yesterday,
you get grown.
I went to a local grocery store because it was close. Instead of going to the mart.
Okay.
And the local grocery store was a lot more than the mart. But it was 5 miles closer to me.
5 miles, tearing back, 10 miles, half a tank.
And then
half a gallon.
The difference was around $40 of what I would spend at the mart than to the local grocery store.
Now, as far as you finding the value, you're losing.
You're
losing now. You don't like the way that make you feel.
No. But I took the convenience.
You took the convenience.
Now it saved me some time.
But you spent more money.
Yeah.
So
these days, are we going for convenience and putting down value and service? Well, why we got it cheap, I wouldn't have got no service.
Right. Probably would have to check it out yourself.
Yeah. But I'd have spent more money, but for not to go get it for a cheaper price. That's crazy, ain't it? How do I sum that up? Break it down for me. Come put it on you.
Don't do that to me, because that's your situation. But it made me want to say, well, damn. If it's you want to support a black-owned business.
No, this one is black-owned business. Before this, I took somewhere I was gonna come back to it.
Oh, okay. So this was just another.
Yeah, it just went off that
for the convenience. No, I might have to $40. Is this a spot regularly?
It's new.
You trying to put it into the routine now?
Yeah. But I know now. Now I'm talking. My first thought was that one store, right?
Yeah, because I'm thinking. Because if I'm going there regularly, I ain't gonna be dropping 40 extra dollars, $40 every time. I'm going there every week. That's $160 a month. That's something else. Yeah. So I would say no.
Go on to the other.
Yeah, go on to the other one, man.
But you know what?
Might can mix it in there every now and then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You might get some eggs, something like that. But you know what? Also I learned.
What's that?
Plan. If you plan, you won't got. If you plan, okay, just like eating. If you plan what you gonna cook, when you get hungry, you don't got to stop at the fast food restaurant.
Yeah, that's true.
Know what you gonna cook.
Yeah. That stuff like that. Yeah, you got to plan. Absolutely. You can if you when you're talking about those groceries versus fast food, got to plan them meals.
Yeah.
That time during the week. Because I'm telling you, after you do your service or you go do your job or your career, whatever it is, especially if you got kids in the mix.
Yeah.
Man.
And they be ready to eat right now.
Man.
So what's the first thing you do? Pull over something unhealthy.
There you go. Give them. And we don't know what's in that fast food. Don't even be real meat.
Don't care.
Don't even be real meat.
What they say?
Don't even be real meat.
Yeah.
But it's AFDC approved though. Yeah. So it's legal and everything, but it don't even be real meat.
Ain't no real cheese either. You ever say cheese? Don't say cheese no more. Just say slices.
See, man, you went literal on me, and I like that because
look at it.
I gotta start paying attention to that.
It don't say cheese,
but I do know that cheese ain't cheese.
That thing don't melt.
That thing don't melt.
Or when it do melt, be bubbling. Like you said,
it's plastic.
I
think I read
it ain't cheese.
Is it one molecule or one molecule neutron or something? It's not far from being plastic.
Yeah,
I'm understanding. That's why it doesn't do that.
Shouts out to Eric Linton. He told me that.
Yeah, he's probably right. Yeah, the health guru, one of the health dudes. He's probably right. You saying put cheese on it?
Don't put no cheese on it.
That ain't even real cheese.
Because I put it on the post one day. They don't even melt your cheese no more when you buy something.
Man, I did see. Man, that hurt me when I saw that. I saw that one time. I was like, I think it was a biscuit. In the morning, I was like, man, the biscuit and the cheese ain't even. I could have did better than this. So I don't really do the fast food no more, man. That stuff ain't. It don't sit well with me. So we're gonna miss out on the fast food sponsorships. Yeah, because I don't really rock. I don't rock with that. I'm telling you, it just don't work.
Hey, man,
we'll be over here bubbling.
Go see my shirt today.
Oh, okay. Cap.
No, I love Cap.
One time, that was your team.
Yeah,
that was your team. That was your team. I remember that. That was your boy. Yeah.
I ain't really watched.
Is that still your team?
I don't.
He ain't really got no team. He ain't got no love for the league no more. He liked the game. He loved the game.
Yeah.
He liked the game. He loved the game.
Love it.
But he don't like that shield.
No,
that's what it is. That shield. Well, you know that, and you notice that too about the league, the NBA, and the baseball. Got players. You know what I'm saying? Dude hitting the bat, dude dribbling the ball, and what the NFL got? Shield.
Yeah.
This ain't no player league over here. You know what I mean?
And they showed you.
That's right. That's why your money ain't guaranteed over there. And we were man. What a sport. I'm glad it's football season though. I'm glad it's football season.
Yeah. I like the stuff that football is based around. Let's say if we didn't have no league or no nothing like that, and we all were able to play for fun and get some kind of compensation for the people that played for football, but there wasn't no politics. I love what football bring. Like earlier when we started talking about the holler and stuff, I like it when the coach motivates his player. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like it when you tell that when the coach tell a little kid, just pay attention. If you at the right spot, you do the right thing, you're gonna be happy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Well, people have to come together for one comment. I like to see people achieve stuff, especially when you set a goal. We're gonna set this goal and we get it. I love that. I love the process. You know what I'm saying? I love if I can get a reward for it, I'll take it. But I always love the process and things.
You enjoy the journey. Yeah,
I enjoy hustling, getting it, planning it, and when we get there, it's cool. You know what I mean? But I love the hard part about it. Yeah. But I saw a question the other day that I wanted to ask, and it said that my guy, number 7, Cap, did he fool black people without knowing?
That's a loaded question. Is that all it said?
It's some more that come with it. It was like
fool them and we not know, fool them into, or fool them how?
No, first of all, did they use it? Did Nike use him to fool us?
Everybody uses everybody.
But straight up, I'm asking, did Nike use Colin Kaepernick just to fool the black people?
No, that's not. I wouldn't say no. They didn't do that just to fool black people.
Did they help him? Did they want to help their cause? Help his cause?
They wanted him to make money for them.
That's what I'm asking. Did they want to help his cause?
Yeah.
Or did they do it just because we Nike and we know we're gonna make some money?
We're gonna give you a platform. We don't mind helping you, but you're gonna make this bread for us. That's a simple one. Using goes both ways. Did he use them as well?
Right.
But it all comes in what I'm talking about. When it goes a little deeper when they say that, because a lot of people got behind Cap and was thinking that Nike was helping them before because of the justice and things like that. Not everybody thinks critical. Some people think out of emotion, and sometimes when you think out of emotion, you can be fooled. That's what I was saying on that.
Well, I'm asking. We say following Cap, following him into what exactly? What was he leading? What was he leading us or them towards?
No, first of all, Cap whole situation was about injustice, right?
Police brutality, and unarmed black people being killed by the police.
Now Nike got behind. I'm just saying, I'm not giving on what I think yet. So Nike got behind him, right? So when Nike did get behind him, did they get behind him because they care about you? Or they get behind him because there was some money to be made, and a lot of the black community love Nike.
Yes and yes. Yes. How I would answer that is yes and yes. Who you think buy the most Nikes? What ethnic group you think buy the most Nikes?
Right. It's hands down.
So absolutely. And when you talk about the farming system for athletes to go professional, right? Talking about the NCAA, the nonprofit organization, right? Nike is in there too. Nike's the cool, is the swoosh. Yeah. Just do it. So if the farming system and for the elite programs for the sports that generate the most revenue, you know what color those athletes are, right? So if those are the people who are being affected the most, the Black Lives Matter and, the police brutality and the systematic racism and things of that nature, are we going to show support for that when there's what looks to be a catalyst in Kaepernick? Abso-freaking-lutely.
Okay. Now, on the other hand, you take the NFL. The NFL actually showed you how they feel about it, the whole situation.
You don't got nobody. You don't told them. You got nothing about that.
But in the middle, now you got the NFL showing you that we don't care.
Right.
We don't care.
Congrats on that.
Injustice. We don't care about justice and injustice, nothing. Yeah. Even though majority of the people of your color plays in our league.
That's right.
Nike, they're gonna act like they care, but they really don't care as long as for the money.
Right.
But see, us as a race is still in the middle.
Yep.
Instead of we got the biggest, we're NFL everything. I bet people got NFL teams, but don't got a Malcolm shirt. Not saying you have a shirt, but don't have one piece of literature or freedom in their house.
Of course, it's a lot of them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
More loyal to that than anything else.
Now it's Thursday,
but it's embedded. Yeah, it's embedded in your upbringing.
Yeah, but that don't mean you got to stay.
It don't.
That don't mean you got to stay.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing here. That's what we're talking about.
But
you can say that.
You think just to people, some people not. I ain't the smartest guy in the world. I think a little bit. So some days I think real good.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Challenge him. Challenge us.
Yeah. Now, how would you feel that you would go represent Jerry Jones? Got damn near $1 billion, but you keep throwing your money to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You keep throwing your money to the San Francisco 49ers. You keep throwing your money to the Giants. You keep throwing your money to the Pittsburgh Steelers, but you ain't threw shit to the local community center that it needs to help your kids.
Yep. Amen.
We just got to do better. That's all. I ain't getting on nobody. Just to make you think.
Just to make you think. Challenge yourself.
All that money you gonna bet on the NFL this week? What if all that money that you win, why don't you donate it? But I know you want to donate it to the right person. I know that's another story.
Yeah,
that's another story.
They matter too.
Yeah, but donate that money or something like that, man. I still like the thing of football now.
Yeah,
you know, I seen a couple plays of the 49ers.
What a game!
But it's just when I see the not for longs thing, it kind of gets me. It's crazy because I was around you when I first started this.
Yeah, I know. That's why I know it. That's why I know it affects you.
Yeah.
I remember you used to have the hot Jordans to match the San Francisco 49ers with the cap to match. You was fresh with it, you know? And we used to go back and forth. Yeah, but now. Yeah, you ain't doing that. So I feel you, man. It's one of them things where the game, man, if you played or if you got a kid now playing, to me, I play, all of them, but football, it hit different, man. Yeah. Every play is a battle. Huddle up or not huddle up, not no huddle offense, but on that field in between them whistles, man, is you and 10 other dudes trying to stop them, or we trying to get them, and we trying to, and it's when everybody synced up. And it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a wonderful team building, character building, discipline building.
Come on.
All of that. I love that sport, man. It teach you so much, man.
And to all the people that get out there and get everything he just said.
Everything, man.
Everything
all of that.
He just said.
You
right?
gotta have the discipline you gotta have.
And you build lifelong friends.
Lifelong friends, man.
That stick together, right?
Lifelong
and you're always gonna represent that.
Cause we gonna remember.
But represent your people when you struggle like that too, man. That same energy that you lose in football, that's the same thing in life. Because they say football is life, right?
Yeah,
it's them 4 inches, right? And that's what man says, them 4 inches.
I'm telling you, man. The game, it's a game of inches. It could be 1 inch.
Yeah.
It could be half an inch. Because when they measure for that first down after that fourth down attempt, it could be a chain link.
Yeah,
it could be that much short or that much over. That either you keep driving and we got a chance to win, or our game and our season is over.
Yeah, so that's like
you got to fight for every yard.
That's like coming together, right?
Oh man. That's why I think it's so nostalgic for people who did play, because there's nothing else where so many people come together and y'all on one accord doing anything. That's a big family you got. Because you got offense, defense, special teams. Some schools where you play both ways, but everybody's together. One mission. You know what I mean? That's why some people who were in high school bands and things like that, when everybody trying to make that sound the same, and you got
one sound,
one band,
one sound.
But yeah, so football, man, stuff that we did together, those were the biggest families that we were a part of during a special time in our life. Like you said, lifelong friends.
That was consistent.
Oh man, but that discipline, and that discipline and everything, man, and the way you got to the lessons you learn, because you're gonna get knocked down.
Right.
Get back up.
Oh, you got to get back up. And guess who you got to see next play?
Same dude.
Oh yeah.
But this is something I think about when
get on that mic.
This is something I think about when you playing football. You got different lifestyles at home. What about that white kid or the white parents that don't like that black kid?
Man.
And then man. But you gotta play on the same team. with that black fella you don't like.
Oh,
but sometimes that's where,
and
I hate to put that on a little kid. You have to leave your indifferences at home. What they say once you walk in that locker room, you got to leave them.
That's the beauty. That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's getting to. That's the beauty of football.
Because at the end of the season, that whole attitude with that kid might shift. Like, Mom,
why y'all tripping?
Drop me off over there.
Yeah, he had my back.
Malik, all right.
He had my back. That dude was killing me over there. He said, "Don't worry about it. We're gonna double team him, or I got you, or he picked me up, or he had my back. He blocked for me as my fullback, or whatever."
The irony,
man. The irony. It eliminates that. And that's why a lot of times too, it's that younger generation that's leading the way. And trying to, force some of the changes with some of the,
and that's
injustices and stuff like that.
And that's why when I put my head down about, I used to keep my head high about us getting together as a race. And when I put it down and I lift it back up, so I said the younger people.
Yeah, that's what gives us hope. But football is it's a wonderful sport. I know you hate the shield and everything, man, but it's a
I love the sport.
And they're going to really celebrate this weekend right here because I remember, what is it? Spent some time now, 9/11. Today is, and they're going to celebrate, man. I mean.
And it's ain't it crazy? And is it a coincidence how they all fall together this year?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but the initial first weekend of the NFL. And
peace to all the people that lost their lives in 9/11.
In 9/11, man, that was just. Everybody remember where they was.
Yeah. Where was you at?
I was, unfortunately, I was at work. It's been that long ago, but I was at work one morning, and one of those office space type thing with all the cubicles in there.
He was ready to leave. You went upstairs.
No, I wasn't upstairs. I was in Florence. I was in Florence, South Carolina.
Okay. I know where you was at.
Yeah, so I was in Florence. I was working at a place. I don't know if it was SMS or ADP back then, but that's where I was still doing.
Was you in the little Florence Mall area?
Mm-hmm. Yep, by the Redbone Alley and
I worked there for a little while.
Oh, okay.
I worked at ADP too.
I'm telling you, I haven't seen you all my life.
Yeah, I don't work at ADP. Too.
But so when we was out there, somebody had a little TV because internet was really. It wasn't up to speed like how it was and everything. So some of the sites and somebody had a little TV in the office, man. The next thing I know, they showed up. We walked in there. Somebody said, "Yo, the Twin Towers, somebody is smoking." And we went in there and we didn't even know a plane had crashed into it. And then when they showed the angle of it, I guess, and that's when we did like a plane. Somebody flew a plane into the building. It was like, whoa, boy. And it was how real it was is I was maybe 20. I was real young, but anyway, we kind of made light of it. Like, boy, them planes. Somebody was up there drunk or something like that. We were being insensitive, naive, young, ignorant about the people who were in that building. The plane crashed or whatnot. So and next thing I know, though, but in doing that, we saw the other plane coming around, and it was like a live shot. And I was like, oh, and we all said, like, there's another plane. And we saw it run into the other one. And we was like, oh, we under. And they were like, they're attacking. They're using planes to attack. And that's when we was like, oh, it's on. I don't know who we ticked off or what's going on. But, that was when it hit. Like, I was like, something different is going on today.
It's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, I was like this because it was. I want to say Good Morning America or one of those shows like that where they were showing where the other plane had gone in to the side of the building. They had a good shot, and and then you see this other plane come in,
right,
and bam,
yeah,
and that's where, and we saw that as live as you could see, like on the show, and that's when the laughing stopped,
right,
and we got fearful, and we immediately started praying for the people who, was like, oh man, Lord have mercy. And we was like, man, people got to get out of that building. What about the people on the top of the building? What if you above that? How you get past that? And I'd never been in the Twin Towers. So I didn't know how, I'm like, that's a big plane. I'd flown before. I was like, it's a big plane. Mm-hmm. So then after a while, both of them smoking and stuff. And then I'm like, well, is the top part going to fall? Is it going to fall? What about the people on the ground? And all of this stuff. And we start, everybody's just stuck on the screen. And I don't know how long it took, maybe 20, 25 minutes. I don't know how long it took, but then they started falling. I was like, oh man.
I'm tell you where I was at.
Where you was at?
I was in a place called Hutchinson, Kansas.
Okay.
I was walking on the side of the highway, picking up paper. I was in the penitentiary, but I was on the work crew. I was almost home. No, I went to a minimum. I was still had a couple years, but enough to be in the minimum. So I used to always hear the rumor because it started in 2000, right? If something happened, like when they thought everything was going, 1999, everything was going to conk out.
Yeah, 2K, Y2K.
That they was going to come in the penitentiary and they was going to kill all the people in the penitentiary, right? Because you couldn't let them go. So I'm like, yo, when we heard it, we don't see nothing. We hear it because we way out in the country picking up paper. So the first thing I'm thinking, oh man, they about to get us. They go off us.
Wait a minute. What was this Y2K rumor? Go back to that real quick. We gonna get back to that.
Everything was gonna break down.
Yeah. Right? So what was gonna happen?
So
what was y'all thinking?
They can't just let the prisoners go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They thought the cells was gonna unlock.
They don't know what, but just put all this together. Right?
So all they thinking is really going.
But if they said the U.S. was under attack, they said they would come in and they would put some gas in all the penitentiary, kill the people that was in the penitentiary. This was a rumor when I got there, so I always thought that because I got to prison right in 99, right before the 2000, right? So I'm thinking, I'm talking to this dude, right? And I said, we talking the U.S. under attack? Oh yeah, we thinking they're under attack because we ain't seen nothing. We just heard because the man had a little radio. It's under attack. You're under attack. So I'm thinking, oh, they're gonna try to kill us.
Man,
so check this out now.
Oh, man.
Because now,
so y'all go in the
we can run.
Cause y'all out there,
yeah,
y'all out there.
We can run. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thinking about it.
So I'm saying, hey man, shoot,
they
ain't killing me. I said, you want to run?
You asked?
Yeah, I was like, because if I go, he's gonna have to go with me. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, you want to run? He was like, oh man, I don't know. He said, hold on, let's see what happened first. So we kept going, but at the time, now, I'm laughing now, but at the time, this seriously in my mind, man. I'm like, yo, they already don't care about us. We're gonna be the first ones to get in. I'm just saying, should I make a break for it now?
Wow.
Or should I keep going?
I'm in a cubicle office space and you thinking,
yeah,
they
man,
get me.
Yeah, they come and get me, man. Are they gonna wait till we get back to the place once we in our dorms to get us, or they gonna get us now? Maybe I need to run right now.
Oh man. Oh man. You had to think that for real.
Yeah. You know it sounds funny now, but that was my thought.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where you was at?
Funny. I was here.
Florence.
I was at Tech.
Oh.
I was at St. Aug. I left St. Aug because this is crazy. I had my son I graduated from high school. I went to St. Aug for 2 years. I came back home because I had my son, which is 21 right now. I had my son, so I had to come home and work. I had a 2-year-old. I was here at Tech taking courses, taking welding courses.
Okay.
And I ended up going to Honda. But during classes, we were switching classes and stuff. We went in the main lobby. They had the big screen TV out there in like the whatever commons area.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, yo, what's going on?
People was gathered around the
TV. I'm like, what's going on? Seeing the planes crash. Yeah. I was here.
So when you saw it, both of the buildings already smoking?
It was pretty much already going down.
Okay.
They were showing the scenes of the planes hitting the towers.
Because they had the live shot. See, that's what bugged me out when I saw, because we was bugging. There's another plane right there.
And they sent everybody home. And I remember they sent everybody home that day. They sent everybody home. They canceled classes.
And then we started hearing about the Pentagon.
Yeah.
And then there was another plane that didn't make it back to or something. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, what have we done? What kind of warfare is this?
Yeah. 20 years later, it's another warfare, but it's chemical now.
It's chemical warfare.
This is Real Talk 360, and I'm trying to keep it at that hour so we can put our stuff on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So
the chief of police in
that's wrong, but keep going. And I enjoy everybody that this was all right, man.
Yeah, sure, you know.
Yo, this is the first time we really had disagreed in a minute.
It's about time.
It's time to build that. Real talk, 3 sisters, man. Holla at me.
Yeah, let's get some more animosity. You know, not animosity, but back and forth.
Yeah, I'm tired of being nice.
Yeah, that's why I come with my hat on every day.
Open your ears and listen, direction for your ambitions. New narrative, this the community coalition. Drumel, Corey, and Dory here for the intervention. We've been letting it slide for too long. Here on not no more slipping. Unity in our communities is how we rise up. Empowerment to self, knowledge as well. Let's wise up. No more fighting as individuals. We municipal. Change the forecast. This the podcast to listen to. You got a vision, we got a vision. Let's make it visible. Say we gotta fight for our rights. Well then enlist me. All bite, no bark. Real talk 360.